Alright, welcome back to Stalker Clear Sky. We are going to get back in and go help defend this outpost. Now they gave me a shotgun. A 4-shot pump shotgun. This looks like a trench sweeper.
Mark, there are anomalies ahead. Be careful. Remember, don't move until you've thrown a bolt in front of you.
Okay. 6 is bolt, I'm guessing. I could see them. I don't need to throw the bolt. Like super hard.
Oh, by the way, you can sometimes find artifacts in anomalies.
Oop.
You can't see them, but detectors spot them easily enough. If you get close enough, your detector will indicate the location of the artifact, and then you just pick it up, easy as pie. Keep in mind that your current detector isn't exactly top of the line. It only shows the distance to the artifact.
How do I use the detector? There's a boar over there. Also, I'm low health. Oh, I'm bleeding. There. How do I pull out the anomaly detector? So let's go ahead and look at that real quick. Options, controls, detector. PDA detectors. Oh, okay. Oh. Is my health not going up at all? So there is an anomaly in here a little bit. It's over here. I have very low health. I'm just kind of hoping it goes up naturally over time. It's in the drizzle somewhere. Oh, jellyfish. Jellyfish artifact. What do you do? -2 radiation? Wow, that's a good artifact to get immediately. So the outpost I need to get to is over there. Man, I am low health. I need to buy a sausage or something from someone. I got my trench shotgun here. What is the shotgun actually called? Mossberg? No, Taz? Okay. So hitting O automatically pulls out my bolts as well, which is good. Boars.
Run for the tower! The monsters can't get you there!
Alright, he said run for the tower. So I shall do that.
Yeah, you're right on time, bro. I'm real low on ammo, so let's make the best of it together.
Kill the boars? Alright. Is that all the boars
Attention
did?
all fighters. An emission is approaching. Get to cover now!
No, he's gone. He apparently had nothing on him. Get to cover now. I need to go down. Oh, I do not climb down this ladder quickly. No, I was trying to get inside. Task cancelled. Return to the Clear Sky base. Am I alive again? I asked Lemonov about what happened. I got his pistol. That guy's pistol. TB. Interesting. So I don't know if it's vanilla, but I'm pretty sure I saw on like the mod page that shotguns, SMGs, and pistols go in this slot, while rifles and LMGs and heavy weapons go in this slot. So if it's not default that you can have shotguns in your secondary, then that's the mod doing that. But if it is default, then yeah, it's fine. Nothing's changed. Hey, I got knocked out by an emission, my friend.
You survived the emission again. I'm not even that surprised. Our boys picked you up not far from the tower when things calmed down a bit. You know, Bien Polev was right. You defy scientific explanation. He believes that you acquired some, let's say, unusual abilities, which help you survive anomalous activity that would literally tear anyone else down to atoms. Also, it looks like something is increasing your body's performance in several areas, to the point where our monitoring equipment goes off the scale. Wait. Don't get too excited. There's always a fly in the ointment. Every emission harms your nervous system, and if this continues, you will die.
But
a normal emission is the release of energy accumulated in the zone. A discharge, if you like. But what's happening now is completely different. In my opinion, the increasing regularity of these emissions is the zone's response to some sort of serious threat, akin to the response provided by a human immune system. It is difficult to rationally explain coexistence between humans and the zone. The zone tolerates us in some areas and forbids us from going to others.
Yeah, like...
Whatever is beyond the Scorcher and
Scorcher.
further towards the center of the zone is taboo. A place where stalkers are not supposed to set foot. I think that recent events in the zone are related to the fact that someone broke that taboo and made it past the Brain Scorcher.
Yeah, that was S.T.A.L.K.E.R. S.T.A.L.K.E.R and his crew made it past the Brain Scorcher. And, yeah, the Brain Scorcher is what prevents people from getting in that part of the zone. Or is this supposed to...
It's hard to say. To answer that question, I would need to know what's in the center of the zone. Some say the monolith, others say the wish granter. The more unpretentious ones dream about fields of rare artifacts. I was at the power plant myself, a young specialist at the time, but I don't know what's there now. What I can say is
that
the Scorcher appeared for a reason. It prevents the center of the zone from being reached. People cannot go beyond the Brain Scorcher.
So, wait, if you were a researcher there, before... Well, before the Chernobyl incident, then you were not there when they started doing the think tank, where they combined the mental faculties of multiple people. You were there before that, and then those people moved in later. Is there a real way past the Scorcher, even a theoretical chance?
I didn't think so until the large emission. Hell, nobody thought so. However, if you consider the emissions to be a defensive reaction, then the answer is obvious. Someone made it through the Scorcher, and the emission was the zone's response. And since the emissions haven't stopped, whoever it was must still be alive. The zone is trying to get them, and it's killing everything that's alive in the process.
What is the danger?
I know a lot about the zone, but I can't share everything with you. You'll just have to trust me on some things. A system, any system, needs to be in equilibrium. The zone is unstable right now, and this instability is increasing. If the constant emissions aren't stopped, the zone will become so unstable that a new disaster will occur. Which brings us to what Clear Sky is doing. We are trying to prevent that disaster.
The disaster? You're not even strong enough to fight bandits.
You're right. But we do know how to prevent a disaster and stop the emissions. And that means something.
Lots of confidence you got there.
We have to find out who was in the center of the zone and stop them at any price.
Well, I know it was S.T.A.L.K.E.R and his crew, but you don't know that yet. And why are you telling me this of all
There's a
people?
strange connection between you and the zone. On the one hand, every new emission gradually kills you. On the other hand, you survive in situations where others don't stand a chance. My gut feeling tells me that your abilities, your gift, your curse, call it what you will, they mean you can get through places that others wouldn't even dream of. And at the moment, we need to act very quickly.
I'm not sure I want to jump right into things. Why do I have to take part in
I
this?
knew you'd ask that. The answer is simple. If the emissions aren't stopped, your nervous system will burn out and you'll die. Help us and you'll save yourself. Now this may sound like a line from a corny movie, but you really don't have a choice.
Couldn't I just leave? I have like increased abilities now, right? I could just leave the the zone and become like a super soldier somewhere else, or like just a super athlete, because apparently I just have superpowers from the zone abilities. I'm a mutant. I'll start the X-Men. Looks like my options are pretty limited.
Unfortunately, yes. So, will you help us?
Sure.
Then listen carefully. We have made use of all our contacts and connections in the zone. As a result, we know that a certain stalker at the cordon was asking Sidorovich about some very strange components. That's all we have for the moment. But it's a lead.
That'll be fine. How do I reach the
Through the
coordinates?
swamps, of course, how else? But remember what I said. After the emission, a whole army of all kinds of scum turned up in the area. Now they control almost everything. We are under siege, and I'm not exaggerating one bit. So before we can help you get to the cordon, we have to regain control of the swamps. And with your help, I think we should be able to do it.
Understood. I can definitely help you out with that. And there's also a bunch of other missions I have. Hey, Nibble! Wait a minute. Reaching the swamps is easier, I gotta believe you. But if you actually want to survive out there, you need to learn about our PA features. What's the tactical situation like? Deep shit. Our fighters hardly hold the great swamps, constantly pushed back by bandits and monsters. The enemy simply outnumber us. What must be done to gain control of the swamps? Reduce the enemy's numbers, or to shortly shoot down as many as possible of those who are shooting at us. If you don't, our fighters have no chance of securing the swamps. What are you doing here? Trying to get some rest, assembling pieces of information. The guys preview, consulting about it. Leader, you see the guides to Clear Sky's eyes, ears, and swamps. Oh, so you're like you're a spy master. You're a spy master. You're a master of the information that goes on around here. That's a good position. Tell me about your PDF.
Your main
features.
guide is the objective section.
Oh, it's a tutorial.
Your main objective is displayed here,
Okay.
together with a selected additional objective. There can be several additional objectives which you can cycle through using these buttons.
Got it.
Most objectives are also displayed on the map, with the exception of rare occasions when your objectives cannot be located. We will need your help with not only destroying the enemy, but also capturing key positions. In these situations, our fighters will be grateful if you provide covering fire as they capture a position. By the way, don't ignore calls for help. Our boys' lives could be at stake.
Cool.
Hovering over a mark on the map will display additional information. In
Absolutely.
addition to your objectives, friendly units and identified enemies will also be displayed on the map.
Yep.
Okay, as I'm sure you understand, our main objective is to establish control over the swamps. And that means a war against the aggressor. This
have a little
section
bit less.
allows you to access tactical information about combat operations at any time. Information about your current faction is displayed on the left. Right now, that's us, Clear Sky. Information about the main
This is a
enemy is
cool
displayed on the right. This shows our
metagame.
approximate combat strength. This shows how many fighters we have. And this is our equipment supply. Similar indicators are also shown for our enemy. Finally, this field allows you to see the current strategic mission as well as tactical objectives that must be achieved in order to complete the strategic mission. Completed strategic missions will be displayed at the bottom. The last tab allows you to view your current relations with all factions, as well as each faction's combat strength. Your personal stats are also displayed here. That's pretty much it.
Playtime 6 hours, excuse you? Did it keep track of my playtime when I last played this? Like all that time ago? I'll see you later. Hold on. So PDA. PDA is not P. L, no. J? U. Tab. No. How do I get to my PDA? It's not P. G. H. Y. E. I. O. P. L. K. M. M. Statistics. Yeah, it says playtime 6 hours. I guess I played last time I beat the game within like a 6 hour time frame. But it looks like I have not. It did not save my previous info, which is good. Message log. Cool. So what this reminds me of, Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 2 had something similar to this, where you can see the strength of like the friendly police forces versus all the different enemy factions that were around, all the different gang factions or supervillain factions on the map. And then you could choose strategically which ones to assist to try and help out the police faction. And then the police faction and the enemy factions would sometimes go to war with each other or like try to attack each other. And then based on their strengths, one will be weakened or one will win. It was a very cool system. So this speaks to me. I like this. What's this? Important characters? Alright, do you have missions for me otherwise? Alright, see you later. Put this away. Oh.
Start talking, buddy.
Alright, let's just talk to everyone real quick, see if there's any missions for the swamp.
I'm glad to see you, young man. You already have a basic understanding of some things, while others will necessitate a more detailed explanation. The inexplicable fact is that twice you were affected by emissions and survived. Clearly, you were not subjected to the peak of these emissions because you most certainly would have been killed. However, it does appear that you are able to survive emission levels that are lethal in others. That is the general outline of what took place. It's true some of your abilities, such as motor skills, reaction and endurance, improve rapidly after the emission. It seems that the emission supplied your body with energy. Conversely, this brief period of strength is followed by a sharp decline in your well-being, the effects of which you are currently experiencing. Finally, I'm going to tell you something you already know. The emissions are destroying your nervous system. If they keep reoccurring, you will die, or what's worse, lose your intelligence and your very self.
Oh, it becomes happy.
Regrettably, no. The best I can do for you is to reduce the negative impact of emissions on your body. I am currently concluding a series of tests, and after Lebedev confirms the results, I will be in a position to carry out the necessary procedures. However, I would like to stress once again the fact that this is not a panacea. It will not solve the problem. All you are getting now is a little more time until the point when your nervous system begins to break down.
That's not good.
Alas, that is all. The only other thing I can do for you is answer any questions you may have.
Got it. Alright, so you don't have any missions for me.
А вот анекдот. Идет новичок по зоне. Замечтался, а врага не заметил, и как
How about you, Barkeep? You have any missions I can carry out for you?
What's new, bro?
I could use some snacks, so let me just grab some of those. Thank you. Snacks are important.
Next time you're at the swamps, don't be a stranger.
I was kind of hoping those would do more for my health. Oh, maybe that'll regen more over time. Otherwise, I'll have to use a medkit. It's down here. Just like a... Oh, maybe that's a well. You are how I get out of here. Here, I brought what you asked for. Oh. Yeah, I was supposed to... Were you one of the people I had to deliver items to?
So, what
You? I can help? Nope. Wait, someone is he up there? No wait, squad. This guy over here is the squad
Он
leader,
все
right?
равно вверх лезет, только еще злее стал. Бах! Кровососу отрывает к черту последнюю причиндалину. Но он все равно не
Wait, hold on.
останавливается. Тут
PDA,
первый
which is
новичок с верхушки
M.
дерева кричит напарнику. Голову!
Sublist.
Голову ему стреляй,
Collect
придурок! Он меня не насиловать собрался!
Okay, it's that guy. Find PDA. Deliver items. So I deliver items to you? No? Who do I deliver
А
items
вот
to?
анекдот. Идет, значит, сам молодой сталкер по зоне. Тут бац, рощица. И
Do I trade
What's
them
up,
to you?
Stalker?
ее нет. Ну, зеленый туда-сюда, как быть. И
Oh no,
Dude,
I had
let
to
go of the brick.
лучше
I had to
обходить
find items and give them to you. Okay, I see how that works.
и ни на торговца, ни на наемника не похож.
Over here.
You're with us again?
Hello.
Oh, welcome, guest from foreign lands. What come you with? A bursting purse? Or prized exotic wonders?
Neither, unfortunately, I got hit by a mission bracelet. I tell you, empty now. The emission seems to scare all my goodies all over the
Yeah,
swamp.
I heard your story. I reckon the main thing is that you're still alive. Stuff is easy enough to replace, so long as the zone is kind to you. So, we gonna trade, or you got some questions for me?
Yeah, even if it's in a hush-hush joint like this one, there's a place for a trader. Would you know?
That's the sort of people we are. You can't buy an extra 15 minutes of life, or a spare store from death. But us traders are needed everywhere, even in the zone, even in the swamps, and even underground. It's an illusion that the zone is under lock and key, and the army has all the ways in and out sealed. I mean, think about it. Nowadays, artifacts and rare specimens from the zone can be found all over the world. And your fellow stalkers never have a shortage of canned meat, vodka, ammo, or equipment. Somebody's got to be responsible for all that, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's where we come in. In this place, it ain't like selling bootleg CDs on the outside with the cops up your ass every damn day. Around here, the situation is very simple. The outside world has an interest in the zone and vice versa. But it's officially forbidden, prohibited, all that bullshit. That's what we're here for. We make sure all those interests are satisfied and everybody's happy. There's a joke among traders that if someone points a gun at you, your best bet is to try to buy it off them.
I see. Except it seems to me that your business isn't doing too well.
Let's not talk about it. You have no idea how tired I am of peddling these trinkets. There's a ton of ordinary artifacts out there, but the best tidbits pass this place by. I haven't had a unique item in my store for ages.
Why the limited
Who
selection?
knows? Maybe stalkers have already found everything there is to find. Man, getting behind the Scorcher would be a dream.
We turn it off
I
in the
heard
next
you can
game.
get enough artifacts there to last you a lifetime. Provided your life doesn't end there and then. It's about time us traders joined forces and used our connections to find a way of getting past that thing.
Clear Sky might have issue with that. You aren't the ones looking in that
Yeah, I
direction?
know. Anyway, listen, I've told you too much as it is.
You're the only
Time
ones
is
looking in that
money.
direction.
So if you want to trade, go ahead. If not, I'll see you around.
You got something for me? Hey. Okay, see
Good
ya.
luck to you. Want to trade?
Yeah. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Big old weapon selection here. Okay, that's a massive selection of things. I do like long shotgun. So if I bought this, would it go in this slot? Oh, you have so many shotgun types here. 400,000 for the Mossberg. Obviously, because the Mossberg is really good. I could use a rifle, but you don't really have a rifle. Yeah, I also have one of those. I think what I'll take for now is a couple med kits, because I am low on health, and and an anti-red. That's basically all of my money. Well, it's a good amount of my money, but I do need it. What is this? Silencer? Oh, no thanks. I don't need this pistol, so I will sell it. Your shotgun seems good enough for now. And trade.
Have a safe trip.
Now I can use one of these medkits, which should be this button. That did not fully heal me. I'm gonna need to find a way to passively heal at some point. One anomaly did that much damage to me. I am playing on the hardest difficulty, so that makes sense. Alright. Quick save is
Вот так
this button.
задумаешься иногда. Ну, непонятно.
So,
Деньги
according
за
to my
работу
map,
получают. С начальством тоже понятно. Им конкретные результаты.
that's all I have left to do, and let's go
Мир, что
out
за
into
всем
the zone.
этим не стоит что-то другое.
Specifically, the swamp.
You have my full attention.
Yep, let's go.
We're there, so you can take your blindfold off. Don't you try to follow me, it won't work anyway. If you want to come back to the base, find one of the guys at the fishing hamlet.
Got it, got it. How long have I been going for? 26 minutes. This seems like a good place to end episode 2, and I will see you in episode 3, where we take the fight to the mercenaries and do general exploration of the swamp.